Alright, thank you.
Oh, we're seeing his Falcon instead of Kazuya. I feel like every time I'm here, I'm not here often, but I feel like every time I'm here, Victor for fun is just playing Kazuya. I haven't seen his Falcon since last semester probably. And Plnat, I mean, plays a bunch of different characters, but it seems like he's settled on Incineroar, and they're actually not doing the Game 1 PS2. Huh. We joke about it all the time that, you know, we're Ultimate players. We play PS2 Game 1, but I wonder why they weren't down for Smashville, or why they weren't down for PS2. I mean, I see Smashville as also probably being neutral for both of these characters, at least, because both these characters do very similar things. It's just one is fast, and the other hits like a truck, which is expected. Let's see this edge guard situation. But that's really good at recovering with Incineroar from what I've noticed. Incineroar on paper should struggle to recover considering he does have options and he can use multiple options, but the problem is they're all linear that you can just react to the first one and then you should be able to punish the second. Cool, Loading Whip. I keep forgetting that has armor on it. And we got him off stage. I'm not going to convert anything off of it because of the snare. Falcon's okay. Falcon definitely appreciates that burst movement. What Victor's doing really well is, like, he's not contesting Incineroar, because at close range, if you leave even the smallest gap, Incineroar is probably going to capitalize on it. So what you're noticing is that Victor's dashing around his effective range, trying to bait out something, and he's playing a more bait and punish Falcon, which I'm not sure if that's just how you play Falcon, but if it is cool, it's a bait and punish character. But you know, something about Victor's Falcon that's always been good is that he's not the the stereotypical elite smash Falcon. The I'm just gonna run in and do cool stuff. And speaking of trying to run and do cool stuff, Plnat going off stage with that down air, putting himself in a ledge trapping situation. Not something you really want to do often. I mean, if it's like this, I mean, fine, I guess you can afford it, but what you really should be doing is staying on stage, trying to ledge trap rather than ledge guard, and that's something that kind of sucks about, or something that I'm not a big fan of. I prefer edge guarding to ledge trapping, but obviously in this game it's probably better to just ledge trap. Ooh, going high but still grabbing that ledge. He is really good about knowing that up B distance. This is why you should know your character. Go in training mode, practice that stuff. Like, I wish this game had a good training mode. 3 years later, it still doesn't. Unless you mod your Switch, which some of us can't. Okay, Loading Whip gonna take it probably. 2-1. Wow. It seemed to me like For Fun wins this on paper, but. Okay, even game. There we go. Seems like he wins this on paper, but Plnat's really holding his own here. One of my biggest problems, underestimating him. I need to stop doing that. Man, I wonder what it'd be like if he picked up a good character. Because I've seen like Kirby, Incineroar. I don't even remember who else. I think the best character he played was Trainer, and Trainer's kind of falling off. Pokemon Trainer. I keep saying Trainer and then remembering that Wii Fits in the game. Pokemon Trainer. Oh, that was PT. Oh, PT, that's true. I keep forgetting that PT is the thing we say. Yeah. And wow, Loading Whip again. He's so consistent at that. Taking game 1. Falcons. I'm not sure who wins this matchup. It feels even, but part of me wants to just, out of curiosity alone, look up who wins this. I mean, obviously you're not going to see a common consensus because that's how people are, but if I can get a general idea. Generally around even to -1 against Falcon. That's fair. Falcon, Incineroar is a heavy at the end of the day. Falcon has speed. speed for power is kind of a weird trade-off in this game because it's not actually a fair trade. On paper, it makes sense. It's, oh, you want this crazy high damage output? Well, you got to give up some of your speed for that. But in a game that's so movement-centered like this one, it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, Sheik's only doing 3% with forward air, but also she's able to win neutral maybe 10 times before Incineroar can even once. So that those little, like, 12% combos she's doing, they're adding up more than the one Incineroar gets to do every few interactions. Battlefield Game 2, I don't... oh, wait, no. This is for fun's counter pick. For Falcon, this makes sense. Incineroar's biggest problem is mobility. He's the slowest on the ground in Ultimate, and I don't think he's much better in the air. It's important to have those platforms to escape to if things ever get too dicey against Incineroar, because movement between platforms, well, movement in general is just not Incineroar's thing, and also you can see Victor can get the up-Bs there and land on top platform, kind of taking away some of the end lag or having to land that Falcon's up-Bs ridiculously like bad for. It's weird how little that aerial drift is, but Alolan Whip again. For fun wants to pull this out. I mean, that's the one thing he has to start avoiding, but in the heat of the moment, I mean, he's probably not even thinking that. He's probably thinking, oh yeah, I got grabbed. He's not thinking, oh, I keep getting grabbed and why he's getting grabbed. Ooh, that must be gonna take it. This is still an even game, for sure. One Falcon combo and this percent gap is gone. Especially if he gets a hard read against of course, you gotta be really good at predicting there. It's sometimes better to just go for the reliable damage instead of more riskier damage. More, yeah, okay. But yeah, game's pretty even. What I really like that Plnat is doing is that he's approaching this sparingly. Because as Incineroar, you really gotta dance around your opponent dashing in and out of you. Like, you have to mix up how you avoid their attacks, but there's only so much you can do because of his mobility. But I mean, the mobility doesn't seem to be holding him down in this matchup as much as I thought it would be. Ooh, an F smash that ledge there. That F smash is really safe, actually, at least on shield at that distance. I should specify all of those things. But you can't say anything in Smash without a million asterisks. That's a brutal angle for neutral air to send at. Especially for someone like Falcon, who has the horizontal drift. That aerial drift is... or horizontal drift for vertical recoveries. So maybe not his best suit. If you can make it there, because, yeah. Landing above ledge and not getting punished, but then getting a low lift anyway. See what we can do here. Ooh, that's not a very good Raptor boost. I wonder if this is also due to For Fun's Falcon being kind of rusty. I'm not sure how often recently he's played Falcon. I've only seen Kazuya. He's really good at those random up-Bs though. Those random up-Bs always hit. Like, I've never seen him do an up-B that's quick. Again, never seen an up-B that's whiff. Ooh, Jack landing on stage, yep, getting up-beat for it. Falcons will tend to up-smash or F-smash or down-smash in that situation. Victor just knows to go for the up-beat because, I don't know, up-beat really has some power in this game. I think Falcon Dive is one of the cooler kill moves, but it's on Falcon, so. F-smash, there we go. People just kind of forget to do Falcon Dive because why would you do that when you can F-smash? But I mean, it's safe. If it whiffs, you still have Falcon's aerial drift. You can try to maneuver to these platforms. He picked Battlefield for a reason. It's because Incineroar really struggles to catch you on the platforms. If I were Victor here, I have a lead. I have 2:30 left on the clock. I'm chilling. I'm on the platforms. I'm making him come to me and trying to punish Incineroar's approach. Oh, he better check that. Yep. Up-B's not gonna kill. It's not gonna hit the stage. We're going back to ledge. We got a ledge driving scenario. Alolan was not gonna kill all the way across the stage. I wonder if it would have been better to do weak Alolan Whip there and send for fun off stage on the right side. But we can speculate all we want. I mean, wow, 2 whiffed up Bs. I was just over here praising his up B consistency, and he whiffs it twice but doesn't get punished with either. Then that Falcon Kick's gonna get punished though, and that's 2-0 now for Plnat. Wow. Oh yeah, that's the end of the set too. Wow, that's a way to take it. You see, he's making it. He's making it far this time. I'm wondering if he's... Oh, someone's drifting. I think that's Victor as well. His pro controllers